Hello my little ghosts, and welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my stories, please consider liking and subscribing, and make sure you turn on all notifications to be informed whenever I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's dive right into tonight's story. It's way past midnight. It's cold, and it's raining. And if that weren't gloomy enough already, I also happen to be in a morgue right now. I just want to make it clear from the very beginning that the gate to the underworld has been opened. Things go back and forth between our world and theirs all the time. So do not be shocked if you happen to witness rather bizarre occurrences. There isn't much you can do to protect yourself. Not from the gamblers, at least. These guys are the absolute worst to come across, as you are at high risk of losing your life minutes from first coming in contact with them. They are here to play and to win at all costs. And normally, they don't have any stakes of their own. They're often called the dirty gamblers. You see, some give you a choice. Do you or do you not want to play? And if you say yes, then they will usually make an offer in case of them losing and demand something if they do win. They allow for negotiations as well, if they're really nice guys. These are the white gamblers. It's not the same for the dirty gamblers though. They will simply show up to you and force you to play. The price for your refusal to engage being quite unpleasant. And we'll discuss that for each of the creatures in particular. As if that were not already unfair to say the least, consider the fact that they do not give anything back. They go as far as to say that sparing your life is an undeserved favor that they do to you, in the fortunate event that you do win. One of the dirty gamblers that I've come across was a dice roller. The game he faced me with is easy to guess. He handed me a pair of ancient-looking black dice and hissed, "Roll the dice. If you lose, your soul will be mine, as well as the freedom to use your body until it drops dead of old age." I already knew what he was, so I did not question him on that. What I dared to ask, though, was, what do I get if I win? I was hoping he'd be one of the white kind and make me a good offer for engaging in the game and risking basically everything. The thing smiled a crooked smile, and his black beady eyes narrowed as he looked me up and down, as if he were taken aback by my audacious response. "If you win," he started, and used his dark red, dried and dead-looking claws to force my hand open. He dropped the dice and closed my fist. My skin crawled upon feeling those corpse-like pruned fingers touching me. Of course they were cold and disgusting, like the hands of a mummy. I had managed to abstain so far from watching it from the second it stopped me in that dark alley, but after it laid its hand on me, curiosity got the best of me, and I looked. I studied its figure. It had the cadaveric torso of a man. Dark red and purple skin stretched tightly across the ribs and bending inwards at the stomach, touching the thing's spine, atop of a pair of what looked like a duck's legs. But they were tall and black and seemed so frail. I could see the scaly skin coming off in huge pieces, swaying disgustingly in the November wind. The gambler chuckled.
You get to live, and I get those pretty eyes.
I later came to discover that these things often want to gamble for body parts. You see, they despise humans. They do so understandably because they cannot fully taste the joy of the material plane. Unlike us, they have not been blessed with a physical body, so they normally have to steal parts from cemeteries and sometimes from dead animals. Their best bet, in that sense, is to win a bet with a mortal. I swallowed my heart and took a look at the dice in my fist. I wondered just how many people had lost their freedom, health, and even lives to those damn dice.
Throw the dice,
It said again, arching his back forward menacingly and gesturing quickly with his hands as if it were getting impatient. I closed my eyes and did as I was asked of. The thing started giggling and rubbing his palms with excitement while waiting for the dice to settle. His smile quickly faded away though, as he saw the result. 2 sixes.
Looks like it's your lucky day, mortal. Now this might sting.
He said as he lunged forward, with those horrific claws ready to take its consolation prize. I want a second bet, I shouted, as his fingers stopped inches from my left eye. If I lose, you get what you first wanted. But if I win, I'll fetch you a body, a young one, a fresh one.
That won't do. 5 bodies, and I will still want one of your eyes.
Damn it. Deal, I said. The thing collected the dice from the ground and presented them to me.
Roll.
And so I did. But I was starting to regret my decision. After all, what were the odds of me getting lucky for a second time? A 3 and a 4. The beast lifted the dice once more and threw them with shaky hands. He growled and eyed me with a grimace.
I will visit you this time tomorrow.
He had 2 threes. I nodded my head, and the monster got on all fours and crawled out of the alley with outstanding speed. So I started making my way to the local hospital, thinking of a way to break in. Now I'm here, questioning my decision still, with a bunch of bodies around me. The smell is just nauseatingly sweet, with a bitter twist to it. It's not looking good for me right now. All these corpses are old. I'm not sure if ordeal will end well for me.